Hey there, it's Martha, and if you're new, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. I am a Scentsy consultant, and this is a Scent of the Month, Scentsy Scent of the Month video. I also have a warm review to give, so I really couldn't wait for this box. This is my first Scent of the Month, I think maybe all year, possibly. But I love winter scents. I love kind of woodsy and bakery combos, and so this just spoke to me, and I wanted to get it. But then I saw some kind of some first sniff reviews because it was also in the October with box, and I was like, And then a friend texted me texted me as well and gave me her thoughts. So I'm going to give you my thoughts on what I thought of this bar. I did warm it right away because I was really, really curious, and I wanted to give you my warm review with this because I do feel like this particular scent, there's a lot of different thoughts and opinions on it, so I wanted to throw in mine. So if you're interested in hearing that, also hearing about the warmer, I'll mention the pod since that comes in the kit, and then I'll end the video with a little bit of Scentsy and maybe some things to consider if you're interested, because 2 years ago I was brand new to it and was watching a Scentsy video, and I was like, that sounds kind of interesting. So in case you're curious about that, and I will timestamp everything below if you want to skip around. So if you're interested in hearing my thoughts on Christmas cookie, then stick around. Okay, so yeah, I picked this one up because the scent notes spoke to me. So the scent notes on this it says, explore a bustling. I should have my glasses. Oh, it is bustling. Explore a bustling kitchen full of baked gingerbread and sparkling orange surrounded by holiday pine trees. And it actually even gives us little graphic here. So you got the sparkling orange, you got the gingerbread, and you've got the pine as the base notes. So I mentioned top notes, middle notes in my perfume video and base notes. So it applies to wax in all scents. This is it's considered a bakery, which I would agree with, but I mean, it's definitely a crossover with the pine. It's definitely a crossover. Then this is the scent of the month for November. I don't think I mentioned this. As Scentsy consultants, we can get the scent of the month a month early or a few weeks early, so we can smell it and give you our thoughts, and then it'll be available to the public, the following month. So this is for November. In November, this will be on sale. I think it's a 10% discount. So typically the Christmas, the Scentsy bar is $6. It would be $5.40 in the month of November. And then you get the twin pack here, the pod, which is regularly $10. It would be $9 in November. And then the room spray is normally $9, would be $8.10 in November. And then Christmas cookie, the Scent Circle 3-pack is typically $10 and would be $9. So whenever you buy the scent of the month in the month that it's highlighted, basically, you do get a bit of a discount. Same with the warmer. So I'll touch on the warmer because it's super cute in a little bit, and we'll get into that. But okay, let's start with the bar. So before I even got it and smelled it, I already heard some reviews. I had a text from a friend saying it's not a great throw at all. So when it came yesterday, I had to melt it right away because I really wanted to know. So I smelled it, and on cold, if you get this bar on cold, it's going to be really, really light, like very light. That's been my experience and pretty much what I've been hearing from most people. On the bottom, I'm getting a little bit more. And then I'm sure if I snap this one, let's just snap it as and there's more in there, but it's still light. I mean, from on cold, from 1 to 10, I'd give this probably like a 2 as far as strength. On warm, and then, okay, so that's on throw. On scent, like what I think of the scent, I like the scent a lot. I actually think it's a pretty scent, but I like kind of a tree scent with bakery. The tree is not heavy. That pine to me is not a heavy pine. It's just kind of there. You can smell it, but it's not in your face. It's not super strong. I'd say it's a nice blend between bakery and the tree and you do get the hint of a little citrus. It's like a hint. It just adds a little brightness, just a little something. So the smell I really do like. On scent, I'd probably give this a 6 out of 10 as far as scent. But again, it's light. So I warmed an entire bar. Down in my open space. Typically for Scentsy, I can warm about 6 cubes. So six cubes is like my normal starting. It's kind of like my baseline for what can fill my open space. So I did 8. Still light, but I couldn't smell it, but it was very much in the background, So this, so I would probably need 2 bars to get a good throw in open space. And my open space is not high ceilings. I didn't have the air conditioning or anything going. Windows were closed. I can just smell a tiny bit. When I woke up this morning, I can get like even less of a hint. I got a little bit of the pine, like a sweet. It was like a sweet pine, but not much more. So then I'm like, okay, I'm going to try this in a bedroom and see what I think. So it's been going in the bedroom next door I put it in around 8. It is now almost 2:00. So it's been in there quite a while. I did close the door. When I walked in there just before starting to film this, I was like, this smells nice. It smells nice. But I used 6. I used 6 cubes in the guest room. So, so I used 6, not a whole bar, but I used 6 and it smells nice in there and I can smell it. It's pretty good, but I call that a medium throw. Typically in that room, I melt 4 cubes instead of 6. So I think if I wanted to melt it in this room and have the door open, which is normally how I do it, I'd probably put the whole bar. I probably would if I wanted a nice, good scent. If I wanted to really, really smell it really well. I think 6 will give me a very light performance. So that's the throw. Not a lot of throw. Scent, though, I do enjoy the scent. I think it's a pretty scent because it's not a strong performer for me and because I would have to use so much of it. I don't think I would club this, even though I really like the scent. It's interesting. And, it does say that it's gingerbread. I actually think on warm, I get sugar cookie. It's not a gingerbread. So if you don't like gingerbread, you're scared of gingerbread, you feel like gingerbread is too spicy or like thick molasses kind of scent. No, not at all. What I'm getting out of this, I'm actually getting like a sugar cookie with a touch of citrus. And then you get this soft pine in the background. So again, I really love the scent. I really just wish it was a stronger performer. So I'll enjoy the ones I have because it's like, I can use this up pretty quickly. I already used 2 bars just from trying to do this warm review. So that's that. Let me talk about the pod. Now, the Christmas cookie pod. Very cute. And see what I think of the scent. On the pod, I'm getting more citrus and a little more tree. And then I get the cookie. Where in the bar, I feel like I get a good cookie. I'd give cookie like 60% pine, or maybe like, I might even give it 65%. And then I give like pine like 25%. And then whatever's left over would be like the sparkling citrus. Don't ask me to do math really quick. That I leave to my daughter. So the pod, I'm getting a little more pine, a little more citrus, and then some cookie. So they do smell different to me. I'll put this in my, I might stick this in my car this week because I have, Bonfire Beach in there right now, and it's kind of dying, but This one I might try in the next few weeks and see what I think. So they do smell a little different, but I like the scent. So I think this would be one that I'm going to hold on to the rest of these and see if it cures, and maybe come, end of November, see if there's a noticeable difference between how I feel about it now, because I just got it yesterday. So freshly poured versus what I think maybe a month from now. Let's talk about the warmer now. He's adorable. He's adorable. I will put a picture of it up here. Hopefully I'll remember. This is this is the warmer here. He's called Snowstopper, like showstopper, but snowstopper. 9 inches tall. It's the warmer of the month. It's 25 watt. And for the month of November, it would be on sale for $54. And it's iridescent. So when you turn it on, you see all of these little colors, like different pinks and greens and yellows. And then even off, it's this really, really pretty, like glass, really cute. I was very tempted to get it, but I have so many warmers that I did not. But I have watched a couple of videos of folks who have received it, and the warming dish is actually smaller than your typical Scentsy dish. A lot of times a Scentsy dish, just, if you have a Scentsy warmer, you can fit about 4 cubes on there. I think this one is like 2 or 3. It's small, which is funny because I think you need more cubes of this to really get a nice throw. But he's absolutely adorable. So I did want to mention the warmer for November. I almost said March, for November. Okay, so I did mention at the beginning I would talk a little bit about Scentsy. Since I don't do a lot of just all Scentsy videos, I started Scentsy because I wanted a discount for myself. I mean, really, it was purely, I'm buying stuff, I might as well get some money for it. So if you're like that and interested, I'd be happy to be a consultant or lead for you. I was very lucky to also have signed under someone that had the same way of thinking about it. It was really like, hey, yeah, I'll just do it for myself and buy. I'm going to buy anyway, so might as well get a discount. But if you're not interested in being a consultant, well, before I get there, there's perks to it, right? You get early access. You can do Scentsy warmer of the month and the scent of the month. You get early access to like the bricks and collections, like the holiday collection that just came out. So there's lots of kind of fun perks that way. If you're one of those that wants to get things early, that's definitely a perk. And, but for me, it was really like, I'm going to be spending the money anyway. I might as well get a discount. And so that's why, I was really happy to join under who I did. 'Cause this is not a business for me, and it is for some, and that's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So just depends on what you're looking for. But if you're not interested in, being a consultant, and by the way, you only have to, and this was a selling point for me, you only have to sell $200 in 1 month in a 12-month rolling period to be active. And I was like, oh, I could do that every year for Christmas time. And sure enough, it's been that easy because, you give warmers as gifts, scents as gifts, stocking stuffers, room sprays, there's laundry, there's cleaning products. The cleaning products are really good. So there's all kinds of stuff, right, that you can, that I purchase on a regular basis. So that's just one thought. If you do buy Scentsy on a regular basis, you can also do a party link. It is a shopping link for yourself. I mean, if you're buying, you might as well get some rewards for it, right? So that's something else. So if you purchase from me, I'm happy to set one up for you. If you purchase from another consultant, ask your consultant about it, especially now before we're getting into the holidays, because if you are buying gifts and stuff for yourself, you can get credits towards your purchases. You can get credits and some half price credits. And that information, you can find it again on your consultant's website or on mine. I have the link in the description box. If you go host a party, you can see what the different tiers are and how much you can earn in rewards and credits that way. So just something to think about too. So I know you can set it up for yourself, but if if you want me to do it, I'm happy to do it for you if you purchase from me. So I just wanted to mention that because I don't mention it often. It's been a while since I've done like just a Scentsy video on its own. And now that we're getting into the holidays, you know, maybe it's something to consider, whether it's a shopping link or just becoming a consultant. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I mean, I am giving you my honest reviews, and that's something that I do appreciate as well of, you know, I like the scent, but it was a light one. It was a light throw. You definitely need to buy more than one bar if you're really gonna want to get a nice scent out of this one. But thank you so much for joining me. And if you enjoy this, consider giving me a like or subscribing to my channel. And I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.